All right, well, welcome everybody. This is the stop looking
This is
at
our new podcast.
where the three assholes talk about anything really. My name's Omar.
Oh yeah, I'm his cousin, Joel.
And I'm Sharon.
That's so fucking funny. How like
We need a theme song, and then we need to work on our title. That's what we need.
a theme song like what?
I don't know, like Britney Spears Toxic? I don't know.
No. Listen, that's only if you're being fabulous. Also, I don't know why, but every time like Well says Joel, I just get so
Joel, right?
Joel.
I'm just so used to saying well.
Well.
Oh my goodness. Actually, I was thinking about like titles for the podcast, and I was thinking like, "I'll look inside the circus."
Oh god, I remember I had like a perfect idea for a podcast title, and then like I woke up and I was just like, it's gone.
It's gone forever. Ugh.
It took all the good podcast names.
Poggers, dude.
Poggers.
Podcast.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Poggers.
Twitchy podcast.
I've never been on Twitch.
You don't watch Twitch?
Good for you.
Of course.
But like you're not on it often.
No. Half the content is watching other people watch other content.
Yeah.
That is true. Well,
Not if you're like
There's
watching.
there's some people playing video games.
Yeah, constantly.
I was thinking about streaming on Twitch. I was thinking about streaming the new Final Fantasy game.
Curse of Chronicles.
There's a Chronicles,
the remake.
The remake.
Oh yeah, dude. August 23rd. We need to all be in a band. Like.
That's Tanya's birthday, huh?
Right. But no, like okay, see, she's gonna buy the full version, and then we'll be able to connect to the Switch version with our phones, dude.
Yeah, and it'll be free.
Right.
But I still don't like that idea
Of what?
of like, I don't know. They could have just done local multiplayer. Like what?
Yeah, I mean no, but the thing is like, okay, so because every player has their own menu, and then if one has to change,
I mean, yeah, but still.
like, can you imagine just like you're about to defeat the boss, and you're just like one player just like, hold up, I need another item, and then everybody has to pause.
Well, at least it goes to their pause screen. I mean, well, no. It just, I don't know. I don't see how.
Yeah, the thing is like when they pause, like that only that player pauses. Everybody else is still fighting. That guy's just like
that is
out there.
But that wouldn't work either, cause you're in the middle of a boss, right? And then one of the player pauses. What, does he just stand there? Does he still get hit?
Yes.
What? That don't make sense. He's paused the menu. When you pause, you know you're safe from harm.
Yeah, okay, you have a point. But like,
why would you pause in the first place then?
Sometimes you're about to die. You gotta be like, I gotta take out my Phoenix down. Like, yes.
come get your soda, Ricky.
I'll get his soda.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, where's his soda? It's right there.
That's my soda.
Then where's his soda? Where's your soda, Ricky? Oh, it's right here. Never mind.
Still.
What?
Why would you even pause?
Why would? What do you? Because sometimes you're just like, oh shit. Because okay, so the thing is like we were on like the third cycle of fucking Conal Karach, the Ghost Dragon.
Yeah, he's in the mines, right?
No. Okay, so Senna was doing Conal Karach. that one stage with the Ghost Dragon and it's like a big wetland.
Wait, have you played it multiplayer?
No,
we've only played one player, because there's single player. You need the Game Boy adapter to play it on the GameCube.
Right.
Well, technically the Wii.
So then why pause it?
Because like okay, so you know Conal Karach? The big wetland.
The big wetland where
with the Ghost Dragon is at the end.
The Selkies,
Yeah. So I kept dying.
It's so hard.
Right.
It's not. I mean, it's not even. Oh, hi Dalia.
Hi Dalia.
Hey. Oh yeah, our podcast. We started the podcast without Dalia. What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. Keep going.
Thank you.
It's fine.
Anyways,
so we were like said, I was fighting the Ghost Dragon, and she kept dying.
It's
and the
hard.
thing is, you only have you only have like a limited amount of Phoenix sounds, and she kept dying constantly.
And I had to continue, cause okay, I had gotten some really good stuff. But like if I start over, I'm gonna lose all of that stuff. So I had to keep continuing until we finally defeated it. Without
finally
missing,
defeated
well,
it.
Omar finally defeated it without missing out once.
It was so funny because I was in this cycle of just killing those two and then casting holy over and over. Oh god, that was the most annoying crap ever.
It's really annoying. But even as I leveled up, it still took me forever to kill that little.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was worth it to go. You got like a magic plus 10 and like artifact, and that was so good.
I got a magic plus.
Alright, also introduce yourself, Dalia.
Introduce yourself, Dalia.
Oh, hey, I'm Dahlia. I'm their cousin. I'm just here sitting behind, doing nothing.
Here, take my chair. I'm gonna sit on the bed because honestly, this chair is uncomfortable. I'm tired of this chair.
Well, then you got to sit somewhere near the mic at least.
Well, I'm sitting right next to it.
Okay.
Take your blanket with you.
Nah, thank you.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
I still don't see how you need a pause
During?
during.
I mean, like, what
Sometimes you gotta change elements. You just like, oh
Yeah.
snap, I gotta get out holy.
And you
Oh
only
snap,
have-
I gotta get out clear. Oh
right,
snap.
and you only have like a limited amount of space for those elements. It's not like you can just be like, oh yeah, let me just go to this real
Oh,
quick.
yeah. I see, but other guys are gonna be tanking for you while you change.
But like, no, because like some bosses have like a widespread moves.
Yeah, that is true. They have. Oh my goodness!
Hmm.
There's this one boss.
Hmm.
If you're just a little bit close, she hits you and it knocks you out.
Mm.
And it's like it's not even like it hits you. It's the little dust that comes out of it. It's the dust that comes out of it and knocks you out. It's like what?
Mm.
How? Oh my goodness! And it. Oh my god! It's so annoying.
Anyways, I can't wait to play it on multiplayer, bro. I've always wanted to play with multiplayer, especially like our cousin Alejandro, and I feel so bad because he like there was like he like did send his character over to my file, but we weren't able to play multiplayer, and we got like fucked over, and he wasn't able to play his file over ever again. And I was just like, oof. Dang.
It be like that.
It be like
that.
Well, what have you been doing?
All right.
So, I've been
Collecting Reddit gold. I'm sorry. Every time. What have you been doing?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
collecting ready.
Were you serious?
No. Plus, you have to pay real money to actually get it.
Really?
Ew.
It's not like people can like gift it. It's kind of useless stuff.
Why would you ever pay for something on Reddit?
Nowadays you gotta pay for everything though. Like anything that like on websites or like, oh my goodness, you gotta pay just to get ads off. Like
That's the purpose.
fucking
Oh, Reddit has
YouTube.
ads?
Yeah, but most websites.
Listen,
have
I've never
ads.
been on Reddit before.
I believe during a couple years ago it didn't, but you had to like donate. Well, it was like voluntary donating, but at that point they weren't getting enough, so they had to do to ads.
Like Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, Wikipedia. Poor Wikipedia. It's like a big resource. Who? Oh, I thought it was Ricky. Anyways, poor Wikipedia. It's like a big resource in like information, and like even though all the teachers said that Wikipedia is not a real source, you can edit all the information. No, but you add like the information usually must have sources.
And even then, the Wikipedia has sources.
Yeah.
So regardless of whether or not you get it from Wikipedia, you can still see the sources that Wikipedia gets it on.
Source, because I say so.
Exactly.
Oh my
goodness.
god.
Hmm?
You know what my friends do?
What?
They literally like I remember this one girl, she was doing this paragraph, she literally copied and pasted it. And
From
she
where?
from I don't know where, but she got it out from Google and she copied and pasted it. She failed. and then she had to do it again, and it turns out she had an
fail
app.
because it was plagiarism?
Yes,
Oh,
the
my
teacher
goodness.
found out.
Bro.
And then next thing you know, she went to an app and she copied and pasted and put it in the app, and it made the completely different sheet pass, doing nothing.
Oh my goodness!
She just sat there
Bro,
playing
but
games.
like those types of people are geniuses. They fucking
Geniuses?
They're geniuses.
No.
They know how to do the work without doing any of the work. They'll find out. They'll do the work just to not do the work. Cause then they're like, oh, I don't want to do this. Copy and paste it. They're like, oh, it's plagiarism. You gotta find you gotta do it yourself. You're like, okay. And so they find a way to plagiarize without getting caught. They find an app and everything just to plagiarize. I don't know why that's so funny.
I usually just
know.
type it all down and just change a few words, and everybody's just like, okay.
How
No.
dare you people?
I felt kind of
Listen,
I thought she was
all
stupid.
reports are is absorbing information and just spitting it back out in your
She
own
was
words.
sort of stupid.
And it,
Her Apple charger was broken. She plugged it in. She tried to yank it out. That shit broke and it busted out. And then next you notice all the charger from the back stopped working. It was her fault. We couldn't recharge our phones. I was like, I'm about to slap you because my phone's about to die here.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, what were you saying, Paul?
oh yeah. Well, if you read the report, then you said the subject, then you should be able to write a report, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Therefore, you should do the work.
Or do what Thunder
You
does.
mean just read and then retype it?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
no.
I mean, that's kind of like the entirety of it. Like,
I mean, that's how information
You know,
works.
What I did most of the time is that I went on a whim. Sometimes, like, you just don't have enough words on that. You know for a fact you don't have enough words on that document. So you just go on a whim and, like, write whatever is on your mind. Like, it's not even, like, I don't even know why I do that. I just figure out a way to, how to, like, put in bits of, like, thoughts in my head in an essay about, like, maybe, like, I don't know, some book that I was supposed to make a report on. And, like, I just put my thoughts in there, and, like, I go on for, like, good 3 paragraphs about my thoughts. And that's where it ends.
No, but that's like what all literature class is about. They're just like, explain it to me in excruciating detail. And I'm just like, I will explain it to you and put my own thoughts into it. And here's 1,000 words. And the professor's just like, B. And I'm just like,
my
oh,
God.
okay.
Y'all just reminded me of my teacher, Miss Smith.
Smith.
She was a bitch to me.
Dalia,
Oh, you,
Said
wasn't
Dalia. Okay.
that...
please no name dropping, because if they ever find out.
Right, if they
There's
find
too
out.
many Miss Smiths.
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of
Okay, you're right.
So, like, well, I had a teacher named Miss Smith. Oh, my goodness. She liked him way too much.
I don't see. What are you talking about?
Miss Smith! You remember that lady that, like, she wouldn't, because, like, you know, your teacher would be like, oh, how's Omar? And I'd be like, ain't gonna talk about me. Straight over. But like, with Miss Smith, I mean, she didn't be like, oh, how's well, like, every time she saw me, she'd just be like, oh, that's cousin. How are you? And I'd be like, yeah, well,
Oh my
cousin.
God.
I guess that's an upgrade. Don't know my name, that's okay.
What are you
She
talking?
loved you. Yeah, Miss Smith loved
What are you talking about? Everyone did that to me. They were like, "Oh, wait, you're Sarah's cousin? Wow."
Right.
But I meant, like, the teachers. I don't know about people, kids.
That was popular with like the little kids because you were like, well, like you said, you were like the quiet type, and it was just like, oh my god, what's up here? Well, was popular with the teachers because you were just, well, like that certain unique, where all the teachers just like, what is wrong with him?
Oh my God.
What is on his mind?
What is on his mind? Like, you come up with the darndest things, and everybody's just like, what will I say next?
How are you getting this information?
Because I tell him.
Oh my God.
I mean, but, like, you're just that type of person. You just see that person, you're like, that looks like an interesting guy. I want to know what's on his mind. He had friends that I like. Personally, I don't make friends like that because, like, I'm just not good with people. I'm just not good at socializing. But, like, I would see people that I knew, and then like I'm sitting next to Juan, right?
Mm.
And they'll be like, "Oh, hey, Juan, what's up?"
Dude.
Then like they take out their hand and everything. Juan's left back and everything.
That's just
I
so.
realized he was
That's so funny to me. That was just like, eh.
no, and he didn't even do that. He just like kind of like just a sly cool. You like just sly. Like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Oh
Well's
my
the
God.
man,
Well's the man, yeah,
bro.
He had I don't know how he did it, but he just socialized with people I thought were cool, and they talked to him, and I was like, whoa, how?
Man.
Those are them type of people. Oh my goodness.
Well, has that personality that does attract like the most interesting of people because he is very interesting himself.
He is very interesting.
I think that's. Thank you for giving me such an interesting personality. But I think it's a little bit too much for me. I think you're giving me too much praise.
No, because like the thing is like we all usually think about subjects that are just very common, like like things I read, things I've seen, but you come up with like conspiracy theories, and I'm just like, damn.
Right. And it's like, and it's not even that you're serious. It's like we know that for a fact you're joking,
Sometimes.
but like sometimes you're just like, whoa, is he being serious? Whoa, is he that serious? Like dead ass.
I think one of the funniest things that like I still remember to this day was like I was like chatting with Well on fucking Steam, and when we were just talking about this shit, and I was just like, "Oh my god, Well, how'd you get this far?" And he replied, "BuzzFeed." I fucking lost it.
Oh, he did say that.
Yes, and I was fucking dying for hours.
God.
When you got nowhere else to go, you just go to BuzzFeed.
Does that site actually still exist?
It does.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Oh.
BuzzFeed's like everywhere.
I remember I used to go there for like their personality quizzes, even though I knew they were bullshit. But like I still did it
I
anyway.
mean, yeah. Look, any personality test is bullshit, and
Right.
you know it.
Yes, but it's so interesting. I'm like, I don't know why. I have this very, very, very big addiction to people telling me what my personality is.
Well,
No, I do. 'Cause-
no, I'm saying like, I think it's just fun to like do those personality tests because you're like, oh yeah, I like drinking this type of soda. It's like
You're a whore.
you're.
Oh my God.
How did we reach to this conclusion?
Oh my God.
But no, but like, I'm so like fucking, like whenever people tell me my personality, I'm so interested in, like, you would ask why, and I'm just like, because I don't know my own personality. It's just like, what the fuck am I?
You have to look inside yourself,
You
Omar.
gotta look inside.
No, never.
You're a Pisces. That's it.
See, that's the
That-
problem.
That's your personality. A Pisces. That's what we're.
What
going
does that
with.
mean?
What does that mean?
Omar.
You're a Pisces.
You don't know your
It's-
personality?
No.
Omar, how?
I mean, most people don't know their personalities.
Right.
I don't know.
Listen, this is why I asked when I made everybody uncomfortable on the road trip to Mexico.
Yeah, that's why he likes making people.
Do you eat red meat at a waning moon or waxing?
Oh my God.
Honestly, I'll eat red meat whenever. I am meat hungry 24/7.
That's bad, honey. Your chakra's off.
You're so alright.
Oh my god. Oh.
By the way, I am so sorry for dissecting your personality on Mexico.
Oh, that road trip and then, oh my goodness. I honestly feel bad doing that.
Yeah, Omar.
I feel like I gave you instead of like a mental scar. You guys are just like,
no,
I do want to
it's
act
not
like that.
even that. I just didn't like that we talked about it like that.
Yeah, you were belittling me, Omar.
Oh
Calling me a psycho.
Right? You were kind of a psycho, dang.
Did I call him a psycho?
You're saying you had schizophrenia, bipolar disorder,
You're
dementia.
fucking lying. You're fucking lying.
my God.
Bitch, no.
You told me I was a paraplegic.
No, I just felt bad saying all that, especially in front of mom and dad. Cause like they were just like sitting in the car, they're just driving, and they hear us saying some dumb, weird stuff about our personalities, and they're like,
Why are they talking?
"What?" They're like, "Huh?"
Like, I feel bad for them because they expected like the normal rowdy kids that do the most dumbest shit. Like,
I think they would have preferred that
Honestly.
over us
And
talking
then-
about our personalities.
and they're just like, what?
Yeah, like
I
I-
would ask what happened.
dumb shit
Hmm.
about some random dude on the street instead of evaluating yourself.
Right.
See, Omar, you were evaluating us at a waning moon.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's what was wrong with it.
Right. I'm like talking about my whole personality and my life being, and meanwhile, mom says like, "Can you go back to like playing video games?"
Exactly.
I think that happened because we were near that 5G tower.
It's 5G waves
The 5G waves just messed with us.
Oh my god.
in the middle of the mountains in Mexico.
Guys, high up the shits.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That actually reminds me. Did you know like the cartel have their own like cell network?
The cartel? Oh,
Cartels have
yeah.
their own cell. How would you even make your own cell network though?
You get money.
No,
They actually do have their own cell network.
Yeah.
no. Do they like buy a tower or like
They have their own tower.
Yeah.
do they build it themselves? Or
No,
like...
they get people to build it.
Okay, because that's kind of weird to me. Like, how do you like configure electrical signals enough to create a signal? Like, bro.
I mean, you pay the government to be quiet about it.
No, but like, what's the electrical wiring for that?
I don't know. They pay like they.
I don't know. They pay the people to do that shit.
No,
They pay people to figure it out.
Yeah. From what I heard, that they had like silver mining was a big thing in Mexico for quite a bit of time.
silver mining.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They have silver.
Yeah, silver money.
Oh yeah, that's right.
but then kind of went down. So I think it was because of the recession in 2008.
It's 2008.
So they were sent in to like mine out some tunnels under the border.
Oh my god.
That's so a lot of silver miners went, did some more extra work. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting when they bring out the siege towers.
Oh
Oh
no.
my goodness.
Oh, you mean like the ones where like they?
Balloon
Don't-
monkey tower.
No. I'm talking about like those like medieval ones where they have like that huge ladder and like this big barricade. Like
Balloon monkey tower defense 3.
no.
Oh my god.
Don't you know the siege engine works like where they build this like huge like what they used to just bring ladders and just climb up over it, but it's a ladder, but they have this huge wood covering.
Hmm.
Don't you know what I'm talking about?
You mean like the
Nope.
gate in front of like castles and like towns?
No, where they build a siege engine. It's a type of siege engine where they can climb over the walls.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
I know
God.
what
I'm
you're
looking
talking
this
about.
up.
It's
Oh my
like it's like
God.
those long wooden things. So like once they get to the wall of like a
Yeah, and you
a
see them
castle,
pushing
they
it.
just, Yeah, they just I
What's it
know.
called? Siege engine.
Oh my god. Researching that shit up.
Yeah.
Well, you never got the clue.
That's fucking
Google.
the catapult thing.
Right.
No, what's a type of siege engine? But it's I wouldn't know.
Are you talking about catapult, the trebuchet, the ballista,
It was.
or is it this little triangle-looking thing?
No, that would be looks Mongolian.
Mongolian.
Yes. Did you know that the Syrians perfected the siege
In
engine?
school and now
See.
we're learning.
Right.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you going back to school though.
No, it turns out it's back to virtual. It turns out the message got sent out
You're
today.
giving away our position.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
ICBMs are locating our position right now.
Mira, Dalia, cállate.
Hey.
Wait, what was she saying?
Well, like, don't give out specifics, bro.
Oh yeah, don't get us specific.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, I can't believe they opened it up. The schools like so,
I
like,
can.
They are, or is it gonna be virtual?
It's gonna be
yeah,
like
it'll be virtual.
option. Like all the virtual's
It's
probably gonna be optional.
optional.
Everything's optional.
I still can't believe the protests.
Oh, the protest! Oh my goodness!
There's so many
Oh, my
protests
God.
these days.
Like
Like
the
the
watching
mask.
that on TV.
Yeah, like
Oh,
Like-
no.
I understand if like if it was like poor people who like wouldn't be able to get their kids to stay at home because that'd be like
Yeah.
it's hard for them to feed their
Mhm.
kids and everything. But these were a bunch of
Just white
privileged
moms,
people.
yeah.
who like
I don't know what you guys talking about, but I'm looking at the trial. I'm
Which trial?
I'm 3 steps ahead of you, Omar,
Which
trial?
trial?
for the murder.
Which murder?
For the kids.
George Floyd.
Oh, George Floyd. No, I already thought I thought that was like he wasn't the. I think he was acquitted, like not acquitted, but like not guilty or something like that.
He's out on bail.
Out on bail.
I
Yeah.
have no idea who y'all
Someone
talking
paid
about.
for their bail. No one knows really.
I don't
But
know
no,
that.
they haven't had a trial yet.
Because, then who was it where like the lawyer was just like, I cannot continue this.
I know her.
I know her.
Yeah.
I know her. Oh,
That's the
But
only.
I'm talking about the George Floyd. I don't know who the cop's name is, but I have good money that he's gonna get acquitted.
Probably. Although, like,
But you don't know why.
with each acquittal, the tensions grow a little bit heated.
Yeah.
No, if they announced that he just got acquitted today, there'd be like 50 more protests, riots, whatever.
Yeah. Ugh.
You would have seen it on front page news. Oh my gosh, he's acquitted. How could?
I mean, I don't watch news like that.
But obviously, I'm 3 steps ahead of you, and I know why.
Mm.
Oh my god.
The only news I get from is like the radio shows now, because like I don't watch television.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh my
neither
goodness,
do
we
I.
got with me and Daniela listen to the radio every single morning, and they've been constantly every single morning, not morning, but like every single afternoon we get out of work, we always hearing about Belinda dating Christian Nodal. Oh my goodness, I'm
Alright.
so tired of
I still need to figure out who that is.
Christian Nodal.
Christian
Oh my God.
Nodal.
Is he
All the gossip just comes flooding in.
Today is your day.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, Google already knows.
Christian Nodal. So Belinda, you know Belinda's like 30, right?
Oh no, I don't know that.
Mhm.
Belinda's 30. You know how old Christian Nodal is?
50.
Oh.
21.
Wait,
He's 21.
Belinda's 30?
She's 30.
Damn, she's old.
Yes, she was already celebrity by the time that kid was like this small.
She's 9 years older than him.
Yes.
Damn.
How the tables have turned. It's usually the other way around.
Right. Oh my goodness. Look. Those damn people, the celebrities, they gonna do what they want.
Yeah.
But I hated that Daniela was talking about like that's just like a thing nowadays. Just like a trend nowadays.
Christian Nodal.
Yeah.
Okay.
A trend. What?
She said it's a trend nowadays, guys.
He looks like some banda player that tried to be
He is.
hip. Yeah, I know, like
yeah,
He's a hit.
that's his thing.
He's a hitman.
No, he's trying to be hip.
Oh.
Hip. Como se
Yeah.
dice hip?
That's cause he's like, so he's trying to make banda cool.
Oye, mira.
Oh my god.
Que se quieren traer los niños a banda. Oye, güey. Oh, God. No,
But
let me
I
not
mean,
do that.
it's working though. He got a bunch of kids listening to his music. I mean,
I think- I get-
Quinceañera, they literally sang his song. Oh my goodness.
I guess like a bunch of music can be attributed to like young, I guess stereotypically
I mean, yeah.
attractive looking guys being in the music genre.
But like, oh my goodness, I'm not gonna get into that discourse though, like, cause like, that's those celebrities. Those are they gonna do what they want. But what Daniela was talking about, she was like, oh, that's just a trend nowadays. Guys dating very like older women, cause like, moms be saying like, I don't want my son to be dating a little girl. I want him to be dating a woman. It's like,
So it goes.
Ma'am?
You're
like
older
you
than him?
raised,
Oh my god.
you raised a boy. A boy should be with a girl, not a woman. A woman gonna need a man. That's not a man. That's a little boy.
Oh my god.
No. Like, I'm so tired of moms or like just guys in general being like, I need me a woman. If you want you a woman, act like a man. Act like you grown. You not grown. Stay in your age group. Stay with those little girls. Cause you not grown enough for that shit. You just not.
MILF money trademark.
Well, MILF is different. Look, MILF is different.
Oh yeah, she's not MILF.
Yeah, she's not a MILF.
Okay.
I don't think so. For all I know, she's just there.
Hmm.
To be fair, I don't really know anything about Hispanic celebrities' lives.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact that, like when Paulina Rubio had a kid, I hadn't found out until he was like 7. And I was like, wait, she has a 7-year-old kid?
Damn.
Because, like, she just suddenly quit music, and you're like, what? Where'd she go? And it's like, she's taking care of her 7-year-old child. And I was like,
Oh.
When?
Again,
When this happened?
again, we live in the United States, so we're not in touch with the Mexican culture.
Yeah.
Not even Mexican, like Latino culture.
Like Shakira, too. I mean, she's not Mexican, but, like, still. Like, I didn't realize she had
Hispanic
a kid.
culture.
Yeah. I didn't realize she had a kid until she had the second one.
Yeah.
Once she had that second, I was like, oh, what? The first one? What was that? Oh, my goodness.
And
Because, like, you hear about, like, Nicki Minaj being pregnant. Beyonce's
She is?
kid. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I live under you
Yeah,
rock
Nicki
people.
Minaj is pregnant. Like, when Cardi B was pregnant. Beyonce was pregnant. Did she have twins?
yeah, I think so.
So Cardi.
I feel kind of bad because we're like Hispanic and we don't really listen to like Hispanic news and all that.
You shouldn't feel bad for
Yeah,
it.
you shouldn't really feel bad because that's mostly happens with like back more in Mexico and like Hispanic states. It's just
Univision,
right,
Telemundo,
right.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Ahora
but,
la
like,
placa.
Canal 34.
Bruh, that has been losing weight, though. Gorda y la flaca. Oh my goodness, that man been losing weight. You should have seen
By the way,
you should have seen his commercials where he wore his big ass pants and he's like,
Oh, hey.
yeah, he lost weight.
I'm trying to
He
lose
shouldn't
weight.
Shouldn't even be called gordo anymore. He should be kind of skinny.
But you lost
Kinda
weight.
skinny.
Then
Yeah, he lost weight.
what's the purpose of the show then?
Right, what's the purpose?
You're
of
so
calling
right.
it Gordo y la flaca? It's
I-
not. It can't. It just they gotta change the.
They gotta replace him.
They gotta replace.
I wonder how long
Replace him, just
it'll
have to
take
have
for
a
like my body to change shape, like because like I'm trying to lose weight too, but I'm just like, how long is it gonna take?
I told you how to lose weight.
Liposuction.
You're absolutely right. I told you can't be binge eating. You gotta eat bit by bit during the day.
No.
And like.
And then I said, "Fuck you," and then I didn't eat anything the
Exactly.
whole
And
day.
that's why you still not losing weight.
Now I'm losing weight. Mom said I look different.
She said I look skinnier.
Omar, have you tried intermittent fasting?
Never.
That thing does not work.
Have you tried the carnivore diet?
I don't know what that is.
I kind of want to try that. I actually have been thinking about doing that, like a lot diet where I just eat mostly meat,
It has to be pure meat, Omar.
like chicken.
Pure meat?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Chicken, I think.
It's similar to like a no carbs diet. It sort of is because you're cutting down all carbs.
Basically, you just get like the more leaner proteins like chicken and fish, the ones that have like the least amount of fat. I think
The whole point is that you're supposed to enter into ketosis.
ketosis.
Yes. So
Ketosis.
bypassing all health knowledge, ketosis is like you're not breaking down carbs because you eat pasta, bread, whatever.
Oh yeah. Basically, when you're not eating simple sugars that are easily come from carbs, you go into a different cycle in which the body prepares to break down different types of molecules of proteins.
I
And
don't
all
know
that.
what that means, but
So very similar, but with the carnivore, you eat only protein and meats like eggs.
I would do that honestly.
all
I
I know
would
is
do
it
that.
ain't gonna work.
Listen.
I mean, you could try it you could try it because you want to try it. But I'm saying it's not gonna work.
Yes, I've heard some positives.
Well, it could,
I'm still on
but
vacation.
why
I'm
would
still
you want to
learning more.
risk that? Why would you want to risk all them health issues?
Because
There isn't, Omar. It's only games.
No, but like you use meat to like build a muscle too. So you like.
I mean, yeah, but to build muscle, not to lose weight.
I mean, whatever.
Mom got
Besides,
if you really all about damn protein, Mom got a bunch of protein shakes under the table.
that too.
No, you can't. Only meat, Omar.
But like, yeah, like I'd be able to do a carnivore diet because I love eating meat. Like, except for soft meats. That fucking menudo. I will never eat menudo. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Menudo? Oh,
Listen,
God, that's some
that-
good shit.
But it feels like I'm eating bubble gum, and I'm just like, oh
None
my
of
god.
y'all like menudo. None
I have
of
no idea
y'all.
what that is.
You don't like no menudo's like that squishy meat that you can put like.
It's like a soup, but with squishy meat.
The white squishy meat.
I remember that shit. No, that looks like a whole bunch of gordo.
And it feels like it too, but that shit good.
I hate
Listen,
eating gordo. That thing
I
tastes
don't-
so. Ooh.
None of y'all like it, and y'all whack for it.
I like the
No.
soup.
No discussion, no further discussion. Y'all just whack.
Listen, I like
Menudo's
the
some good
soup.
shit, and
but
I ain't backing down.
I just don't like the soft meats.
I mean,
Omar, would you like to go on a carnivore diet with me?
I
I'm
would.
good. Yeah,
Although I feel like, oh yeah, I did everything. Paul's been gaining weight
yeah,
finally.
you can grow some belly.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
belly, yeah.
He has thickness on his arms now.
Oh, God.
Oh, Chloe, I'm so proud of you. You
He
got
was
some
such a
belly.
fucking stick a few like months
Right.
ago. Now he has meat on his
You
bones.
got me, Chloe. You got me. Right. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, showing
Yeah.
off muscles.
That-
That's some real
Hmm.
ass muscles.
that's
There's
Right.
none.
But I bet I can still beat you in an
The sad thing is, I believe her.
arm. Oh my goodness. Is that Ricky?
Yeah, it is.
Ricky.
Ricky. Tiny little red car with him.
But as I was saying, Omar, there's been a nutritionist, Omar, that has spoken in favor of carnivore diet.
What's his
What?
hot?
Yeah, out in California.
California.
You know, he's very new age.
What's it? Does he have a degree?
Yeah.
Like
Who?
masters or a doctorate or
He's written a book about it, and I think he has like a
Doctorate.
master's doctorate.
Is he white?
I assume, yeah.
You can't trust white hoes. You can't trust them unless they are woke as fuck. You can't trust them unless you know that they be doing some good shit. Can't.
If they know how to season food, then I trust them.
Oh my God.
Oh, but on a carnivore diet, it's recommended that you only use seasoned salt.
Season salt. I guess I understand. Grilled chicken all the way.
Wait, so you only use salt?
Well, depending on how severe, like sometimes some people like have coffee
But like, I mean, fried
Okay.
chicken would be okay.
without the breading.
That
No,
reminds me of that video I watched of Unravel. Where
Unravel.
he did a bunch of like energy, like he did a bunch of like energy. You know how like in video games you eat certain stuff or like drink certain stuff for energy.
Yeah.
He basically did that. He basically drank a bunch of like Red Bull. No, he drank Monster. He drank a bunch of Monster one day. Then the next day he ate a bunch of meat, and then he wore like armor. I don't know. He wore some weird ass shit just to gain energy throughout the day. And one time, I think he tried all three of them,
Oh.
and he completely crashed. He started throwing up and everything. I think he threw up. I'm not sure.
Truly, the perfection.
Yeah.
The truly perfectional paragon of a man, right there.
Honestly,
Brian
God.
David Gilbert. I love that man. He kind of looks like if Flo was white. He does, cause he be saying some weird stuff, but like in an interesting way, where he's just like, you know what?
Does he just go randomly? The 5G towers.
The 5G towers.
Bill Gates is trying to infect us with a chip. He truly is.
Wasn't there a guy who was just like, that like technology was gonna be so advanced that you could just play music in your brain?
You mean the
Just-
Unabomber?
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, the song was
Play
saying that-
music in my brain.
Yeah,
You mean thinking?
No, they was just no. They were gonna put a device like in your ear or something,
Oh hell no.
and then you could just think of the song and it would just play.
That would require a lot of neural networking. And like, yeah,
Who is that? Is that my phone?
it's probably your phone. Stop using
I
Discord.
feel like that would just be terrible for me because I think about a whole bunch of songs at one time. I feel like the whole thing would just blow up with a whole bunch of songs in my mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Neural networks are a fickle thing, and they have a lot of energy potential.
Yeah. What happens if you get an advertisement?
Advertising in your brain. Oh,
No.
You want to eat at McDonald's?
Oh my god.
Yeah. There was already a company that's like done some things. For some employees, they have actually put a chip inside their hand. In some company,
That reminds me of that movie.
right in between your index and your thumb, that little
Yeah.
space right there, they put in a chip.
You should have
That sounds
seen,
kind of nasty.
you should have seen Ricky.
We
out
really
there.
are
saw.
delving into
Yeah,
late
that-
stage capitalism where everything just goes to shit.
Omar, you're wrong.
That's where you're wrong,
That's where you're wrong.
and I can prove it to you.
Prove
in
it
this-
mathematically.
Oh my god.
What's gonna happen, Omar?
In this 10
It's gonna evolve, and it's actually, Omar, turtles all the way down.
Turtles all the way
Here's
down.
what's happened. We've done some farming society stuff, boogaloo, feudal, right here. Then capitalism, and it goes around
Whoa,
to
whoa.
neo-feudalism.
What is that?
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Basically, no, I forgot. Feudalism is the king and all the serfs.
Ah,
And then we'll head into capitalism, neo-feudalism.
I have no idea what that
I'm gonna be
wouldn't that be worse?
no,
Right.
Sarah. It's the best.
That reminds me of that picture where it was like, we didn't steal America, we conquered it. And it was like, you do realize that's worse, right? Yeah, they're just worse.
So in this neo-feudal society, Sarah, I will be the lord. I own a couple. I don't want to be too greedy. Just a couple hundred serfs,
Oh my god.
a couple thousand acres of land.
Okay.
And we just put in the chips and we mine Bitcoin for him.
Correct. It'll be great, Sarah.
Listen, with neural networks in our brain, we can collect cryptocurrency faster than ever.
Omar, mining crypto. You're thinking ahead of that as well.
Whoa.
Because think
Too
of a circle:
futuristic for me.
farming, feudalism,
Really good.
capitalism, neo-feudalism, Bitcoin mining. We're farming Bitcoins.
Near future.
I'm going back to Stardew Valley.
2025.
And then the cycle will actually not circle around again, but actually circle up like a screw. Don't you get it, Omar?
I'm gonna go back to the old days where like we lived in tribes and we're just like, oh shit, another person.
Omar, we're only in the first ring of hell. There's 7 more.
What? Wait, this is the first one? I thought we were like in the third one at least.
No, Sarah. It's only gonna spiral all the way down until the single point. A single
Listen.
point, like a screw, all the way down.
Ah.
And at that point, infinitum.
Did you probably where was that? What was that manga?
You mean anime?
Oh my god.
No,
I remember this anime he was watching where some guy, he had put a bunch of boxes on the side of a building just to win a pachinko game. He basically like outbalanced the building as if it was like way down or something. He just like every single day he would put a box on this side of the room. So like that this specific game that he needed to win so he could he could get out of that weird casino.
The neo serfdom.
I don't know, but I don't know what was going on, but like it was so weird, cause like some dude was like, he'll never win this game, and then like he almost got it. He's like, oh, impossible. He's like, yes, I did it all in the series of a bunch of months. Where I just
my
put
God.
boxes in this one room. And I was just so confused. I was like, how you just gonna do that to a building?
It's Kaiji, a great anime. Kaiji. Amazing. And what you're talking about, the manga, it's Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann.
About the one, the spiral.
The Spiral, yes, I read that whole thing and like, yeah. No, the thing like about me is that I'm not really affected psychologically by like horror because like I get jump scared and I'll like scream, but like when it comes to like psychological horror, I'm with that shit.
Doki Doki Literature Club still haunts me to this day. Ever since I saw like just the imagery of it, I was just like no, and it still haunts me to this day. I had a dream, I think 2 nights ago, where like I had like a bunch of friends, something I never had in my life,
Oh my god.
and like they were all talking about like some guy or whatever. They're like, oh my god, they had some weird drama with this guy, right? And I had invited him to a party that I was having. No, I was having like a marathon party. We were watching a bunch of episodes of this one show. I can't remember what it was. It was just like, I don't know. It was like recreating a white movie. And so the guy came, right, and like I was sitting next to him and everything, and like all of a sudden it was like, oh, you know, breaking news. You know, like them things that they have in movies where it's like, oh, breaking news. And like, it was basically that guy I had invited, and he was just dismembered. He was just everywhere, and like they were like, it was just videos of his dismembered body. And I remember turning around to look at him. It was literally just his body.
What was that movie
Oh,
Will
it
made
was
us
just
watch?
his
I forgot
chest
his name
and-
already.
And
Wait, what? Did
Huh?
you say?
The movie we watched, Will made us watch. I'll gonna give that that movie now.
Night Runner.
Night Runner.
Night
There.
Runner, oh my goodness.
I love that movie.
That was that was just way too messed up. But yeah, anyways, that dream. Oh my god, I woke up sweating in cold sweat. I could not go back to sleep. All I could think about was that his body right next to me. Oh my goodness, it was so freaky.
Dang.
And
You know what that kind of reminds me of? The book Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
oh my goodness,
That
But
was
I
fun.
mean, I didn't really read it because like I was a kid and I was like, no, scary. But like I don't think it was that scary.
No, I read the whole dang book.
though like the stories themselves are like very tame, but it was mostly the pictures that were like very like
Yeah.
I love that art style.
The pictures freak me out.
It just looked like splattered paint, but it looked so good.
Yeah, it really did.
The only story I can remember from the book is that this story. There was like some girl who had fell in love with her neighbor, I think. She fell in love with her neighbor, and her dad did not approve. He's like, no,
And
go
Cold as
away.
clay.
yeah, and the
That's
neighbor
the
died.
And yeah, like he sent his daughter away, right?
And
Yeah.
he died
And
of a broken heart.
He died of a broken
Broken
heart,
heart.
and then she came back one day, and she was going to visit her dad, right? And like he came to go see her and everything. She's like, yeah. And he was like cold and clampy, and she's like,
No, like she's like, oh yeah, he gave me a ride. He's like, oh yeah, that dude died.
right? And she's like,
What?
but wait,
I give her my handkerchief.
right?
I
I
gave
gave
her
him my handkerchief and everything, and then like they go to his grave and everything. She sees
The handkerchief.
in his hand.
Yeah, it's
That
called
was-
Cold
What?
as Clay.
Who died? That's some Othello stuff. Like,
Othello.
Othello.
Died from a broken heart. What is
Whoa.
that?
I didn't study Greek mythology.
God.
Othello.
Pushes up glasses. I know.
I
I'm 3 steps ahead of you again.
Once again, 3 steps ahead.
Gets
Oh,
in L
God.
position. Gamar. I've been planning this moment since the very beginning.
from when I was in the womb.
Othello or Othello?
Othello.
Othello.
Othello? But he killed himself, didn't he?
No.
Oh,
Yes, he did.
Maybe.
Was this
He
a Shakespeare
did.
book?
Yeah, it was a Shakespeare book.
Oh.
Yeah. Othello. He didn't die of a broken heart. He killed himself.
I thought he got no, he killed his
He killed his wife because he thought his wife was cheating on him. And then when he realized that she wasn't, because, like, his friend fucking, I don't know his name. was lying to him and
Scar.
yeah, and like they killed him, but Othello was just too heartbroken. He was like, ah.
And then
That's like Romeo and Juliet.
Scar was right
That was
there,
basically
and he
it.
said, "Long live the king."
Oh my god.
Long.
Ah!
And then Simba was right there, and he
You know-
was laughing.
God.
I remember that one story, Harold. I remember that one.
No.
Harold.
Like the scarecrow.
Oh, the scarecrow. Yeah,
Oh
Harold.
my
Harold.
Goodness. When they showed that in the movie,
Oh,
I
that-
felt like throwing up because
God.
all the straws started coming out of
when
his
the
mouth.
like seeing people throw up blood was a lot less scarier than seeing him like pulling
Mm,
out.
Yeah, he kept pulling out more
pulling
straw.
it out.
Hay, straw.
I don't know why that messed me up so bad too. Like, oh my
Mm.
goodness.
I felt like throwing up. I felt disgusted.
Right,
I was like,
just
oh.
I could feel the pressure.
I was kind of hoping for the white wolf to appear.
Oh yeah.
You
that one.
always waiting for wolves to appear.
Listen, I just love this damn animal.
Oh my god.
Guillermo though, he knows how to make scary movies.
Mm.
That scene where that kid was under the bed
Oh,
and
man.
he
hell
dragged it for so long. Oh my god, I felt like my heart was gonna
Yeah.
burst. It felt like it was. Gonna,
Everybody was like holding their breath.
Right, everyone, and like you're just holding your breath, like.
And like
Can I breathe now?
usually the movies have like maybe like 5 seconds.
Right,
and then
like
he
5
had like a
seconds.
whole
He
minute
had like a whole minute
of just uncomfortable
of
waiting.
Comfortable waiting. You're just like, do I breathe?
yeah.
Is
Mm.
it over? And then like when you kind of like let yourself go, it like comes out of nowhere. And you're like, oh,
Mm.
fuck!
Hey.
Oh my goodness,
That one actually
Mm.
did scare
That
me.
one was.
That one
feel
actually
like
really did scare
That
me.
one
Mm.
really did scare me. It wasn't just a jump scare. If you could feel the fear that he was feeling. He was under the bed and
Yes.
you were like, oh shit, I've been under the bed before. I know you. I've been there.
Oh,
I
no.
feel that.
Mm.
I felt really terrified for once in my life. I felt real scared.
Right.
Except,
When scary movies really scare you. That's what he
Yeah.
did right.
Mm.
I still remember when Tanya and Jessica were trembling.
Oh my god, they were like,
They were like, hold me.
hold me. And I felt like they bruised my arm. Well, I don't know where they were actually. I can't remember.
Bro, I cannot wait to start Halloween decorating.
Oh, dang. I feel like y'all gonna go out all out because I remember
I'm
last
gonna-
year that was good.
Well, I don't even know if we're gonna be here.
No, but Daniela's gonna be at the house.
I will that. Is she gonna be staying at the house?
Oh, yeah.
I don't trust Daniela with nothing in the house. She can
Let.
stay with Julia.
Oh my god.
I don't care who she stay with. She not staying at our house though.
Stop name dropping.
My mom said
I mean, it's not like they know who she is.
Alright.
We're gonna have to edit this out, Sarah.
okay.
What's she gonna put?
Clown noises.
oh my god, well,
You know what? That should just be our signature thing.
No.
Luring ourselves out with clown noises.
The clown car. That's
Clown
but
that's.
then where's Tanya?
Right?
You're so right.
We can't have this clown podcast without Tanya. She's the main
Hmm.
attraction.
Especially with Jessica. Oh, dang.
I hate clowns.
Twitter
Especially Jessica.
I don't like that Twitter nonsense.
not
Oh,
clownery.
no.
Twitter.
Yeah, the new thing, simp now.
Simp?
What?
Oh yeah.
Simp's been has gone.
I mean, but like that's been like
You're like
been,
months
like,
late.
since-
Yeah. Then what's the next new thing? 2 + 2? What?
no,
Hmm.
no. They just been calling people Sims.
Then what's
that
the new
started.
one?
That started like
That was
this
so
year,
fucking.
right?
Who was that girl that was just like, listen, simping isn't bad. Simping is king shit.
Oh my god.
King.
Where did it even start? I thought it looks like a 4chan thing.
No, simp. I think it's African American vernacular English.
Of what?
It just. I
Because-
would.
Don't like there's now the memes of like the Wojaks and the like the Chad.
Chad. The Chad and the incel. That one. I don't know where it came from.
That's 4chan.
That's 4chan?
100%. I've seen those.
I think Sims was just like a word that they just started using like.
Yeah.
But don't like there's like How about like the printer goes brr like that?
Printer goes
Brr.
That's 4chan.
Yeah, the old, yeah, the what's it called, boomer versus millennial versus Gen Z fucking thing.
Yeah, Omar. Don't you don't realize, Omar, that a lot more memes come from there.
They're usually bad though.
What? There is
I
that.
mean, I would say they're bad. I think just people don't like their niche humor, and sometimes there's
There's like sometimes gold nuggets that come out of it, but
But
it's
I feel
popular.
like it's more of like kind of like an ironic kind of thing, where like they're like, oh, they're doing this dumb shit. We should just use it for our own kind of thing, like using it ironically. I feel like that's what it is when they use that shit on 4chan.
Yeah, Omar. You truly don't know internet.
I don't.
Truly.
Truly.
Who will ever understand the internet?
Listen, I've been too busy rewatching YouTube poops from like 2012.
I've been watching Ed's World.
Listen, I saw a video and I was just like, the nostalgia.
The nostalgia, Omar. How dare you?
Listen, getting like watching Ed's World. I'm like 12 years old.
Loser, we're going to the mall.
Let's go looting.
Omar, you should be catching up on this summer's anime.
Never.
What, you
Well,
going
actually,
over there?
too late. Already cashing out. Brand new animal. Beast. Okay.
The Beastars.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay.
That manga.
Or you truly do not get the subtext of Beastars.
Oh my god, y'all gonna start up this conversation again. I said
No.
the last time y'all were doing this.
Listen.
I had enough with my friend. He was just everywhere with that book.
I need to buy the whole fucking manga collection.
You know what we need to do?
What?
Wrap this up.
We kind of do.
It is late.
It is.
I need my nap. I need my
You say that, and then you're up to like 1 a.m. doing.
Yes, that's me right there.
Okay, but I'm still in my bed, ain't I?
Yeah.
You just need to have a consistent point of time where you wake up, Sarah. That's all.
She doesn't have that.
Yeah, I do.
You need to set an alarm where you have to wake
You
up
do.
at set time.
Because you and Will are normal. Me and Seta, we're a bunch of assholes who can't get their sleep schedules together for shit.
I can wake up at most at 9. Usually when I wake up it's 9.
Yo.
But since we wake up early for work, I can't do that.
Dahlia, you should be waking up early too, Dahlia.
Why?
When do you wake up, Will?
7.
I be waking up at 9. I need my
7.
beauty rest. I be going to sleep at like 1.
Unfortunately, I'm waking up at like 5:30 for like work and everything.
Yeah, you wake up at 5:30. I wake up at 6.
I
Have to get up at 7.
wait. Well, what time does your dad get up?
Around 6, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. Our dad gets up at like 4.
Maybe a shorter time. I have to get up at 7 to check my stocks.
Oh my
Stocks
god.
and bonds.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no thank you. I wake up at 9. 9.
All right, let's quickly wrap this up. It's been nice, guys. As usual, I am Omar Ramirez.
I don't think we need to.
Listen, we have to make sure everybody knows.
We gotta make sure they know everybody in the clown car.
Okay.
Okay.
We
Okay,
gonna
yes, I'm
have.
with you.
I mean, for all we know, it's gonna be like a rotational kind of thing where we like do like Well and Dahlia.
Sometimes,
Maybe sometimes maybe Tanya and Well,
maybe.
or Tanya and Yessie.
And then we have guest stars.
And then we have
Okay.
guest stars like my mom and
Maybe.
then my aunt and then my grandma
The
and
kid from down the street.
the-
Listen,
Oh my
Okay,
god.
bring
Ricky's friend.
Oh,
The president
no.
of the United States of America.
maybe. Anyway, let's just wrap this up. Okay, I'm Omar Ramirez.
Sarah Ramirez.
Okay, this isn't a school presentation.
What are
Continue.
you talking about?
You sound like you're in a school whatever. Sarah Ramirez, whatever.
Joel.
Dahlia.
And this has been the Clown Car. Honk honk.